So this week, as I try to give up the fear of failure for Lent, I've been thinking about what drives my fear of failure. My guess is that the answer to that question is different for different people, depending on our personalities and such. But here's a few things I've discovered about myself. First, I am more afraid of people knowing that I have failed than failing itself. In other words, it was much harder for me to document my process of making a pavlova, knowing that I would have to post a picture of the flop if it flopped, than it would have been to just do that in secret and go and buy something for the staff potluck if it had been a failure. So for me, there's something about the opinions and perhaps the perceived judgments of others that drives my fear of failure. Second, I don't actually like the feeling of discomfort that comes with doing something that I don't know if I'm good at or that I don't know the parameters of. The uncertainty about the outcome makes me, uncertain, and I personally prefer to avoid uncertainty. Apparently, I am not much of an adventurer. I don't get a lot of intrinsic pleasure from trying something new. Third, and perhaps most compellingly, I attach way too much of my self-worth to the stuff where it doesn't belong. While I talk a lot about people having intrinsic value and being loved by God for being who they are, not for anything they say or do, and I even mean it when it comes to all of the rest of the world, I don't always mean it when it comes to myself. Exactly how does the success or failure of a recipe reflect on my character? Is it really a sign that I am a useless, irresponsible person if I happen to forget a commitment by accident or let something drop off my to-do list? Does the fact that just about any craft project I make looks like a 4-year-old did it mean that I shouldn't have fun with craft supplies ever? My brain knows the answer to all these questions, but funnily, my gut is not always so sure. So those are a few thoughts for today about my fear of failure, which I am seeking to give up this week for Lent.